Travel back with me a moment just to 1952. Now, we're 20 miles outside the California coastline on Catalina Island, and we can see over here to our left, an elderly lady by the name of Florence Chadwick is about to begin a 20-mile swim from Catalina Island back to the California coastline. And this isn't unlike anything Florence Chadwick has ever done in her life. She, at one point, was one of the fastest women to swim the English Channel. But this particular swim is different than all the rest. There's warnings for sharks. The water is frigid. And it's unpredictable. Hello. Welcome to Mining for Excellence. My name is Justin Capoli, and each week I share just a brief segment of how you can harvest the potential within you. Because the potential that you're seeking to develop is not over there, it's inside you. Back to our story. Florence Chadwick is about to step foot inside the water, uncertain of what lies ahead. And she's swimming for what seemed, it was 15 hours. It seems forever. You think just an hour on a treadmill, a mile walk, it takes forever. Imagine 15 hours, and imagine swimming every single leg of the journey. You would be exhausted. And with the water being cold, your muscles would start to cramp. You would grow fatigued mentally because there's sharks all around. You're unsure of where they're at. And you're hoping that your people in the boats beside you are doing their job so you don't end up on Jaws or Shark Week. But Florence swam for 15 hours. And on the 15th hour mark, a dense fog set in. She could only see what was in front of her. And she continued to swim. And finally she said, I'm going to give it another hour. And if we can't see the shoreline in distance, I'm getting in the boat and I'm heading back. And that's what she did. She stopped a mile short of the coastline. And if Florence would have continued to press on, in spite of the dense fog, she would have set the men's and the women's record. But that never came to be. You see, when the fog sets in, you have to continue to swim. Florence stopped just short. You see, fog in this story resembles the uncertainty that you face in life. It's cloudy. You can only see in front of you. You can't see the big picture right away. The only thing that you could do is go day by day and step by step. And this fog that settles in is very comparable to the seasons that change. As summer is changing into fall, you'll notice in the mornings that there's this dense fog that settles into the valleys. And it blinds drivers, and it's very difficult to see in it. But you see, with this fog, is you have to go through it to get above it, to overcome it. And I want to challenge you today that if you're going through the fog, to continue to press on, because you don't know how close the shoreline is. And for those of you who have gotten inside the boat, I want to encourage you, just like Florence Chadwick has done, to go back and to attempt that swim again. It's not going to be easier, it's going to be more difficult, but you're going to be better prepared for it. You're going to be more mentally focused. And I guarantee you that when the fog sets in, you're going to continue to swim. Continue to swim when the fog sets in. That wraps up this week's Mining for Excellence. I want to encourage you to continue to develop your own personal potential and to realize that the potential you're seeking to develop is not out there, it's in you. Goodbye.
He's making